Good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. Please join me and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Happy birthday today to Paige Jones and Nikki Hovius. I hope you both have great birthdays today. Learning Lab is available for our 6th or 8th grade students and takes place on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4 p.m. Students should have a ride to pick them up at the front of the school by 4 o'clock p.m. at the end of Learning Lab. Today's Learning Lab will be in Mrs. Blotty's class. For breakfast today, we have Cocoa Puff cereal kit, raisins, and milk. For lunch, we have Sloppy Joe on a bun, baked crinkle fries, sweet diced peaches, Cheez-It crackers, and milk. A reminder that we will all be fully remote tomorrow, Wednesday, April 28th, for our every other week Wednesday remote learning day. Tomorrow will be a little bit different. Lessons will be posted by 9 o'clock a.m. and teachers will be available to help students from 9 to noon. Tomorrow is also our end of the month Teacher Institute half day. So our teachers will be doing professional development and other activities in the afternoon and will not be available. So check your homework. If you have questions, reach out to your teachers earlier in the day. We will all be back together on Thursday. A reminder, junior high students, that midterm ends tomorrow. Make sure that you have all of your assignments turned in and you're doing your work to the best of your abilities. Midterm grades for those receiving D's and F's will be sent home at the end of the week. Today, we're getting to the very end of April. I hope everyone is still working hard as we get ready to turn to May, which will be the last full month of school for 2021 until we return in August. And another thing about April as we get to the end of the year, but it's also National Poetry Month. And I know we have a lot of great poetry writers, and there are a lot of great poems for us to read. And one of Mr. Raffles' favorites is Shel Silverstein. He is a famous American poet and wrote poems for children. And so ever since I was a little kid, I really enjoyed reading his poems. A lot of them were extremely funny. And in fact, I'd like to share one with you today. And it's one that I've always liked because I've worked in schools and it's silly and but also I think it's a little more apropos maybe because of the pandemic that we're going through. It maybe has a little bit different meaning. And the name of his poem is Sick. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry, I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks, I counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more, that's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue, it might be instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. My back is wrenched. My ankle's sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold. My toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff. My voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbow's bent, my spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk, I cannot hear. There is a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail, and my heart is, what? What's that? What's that, you say? You say today is Saturday? Goodbye, I'm going out to play. So many of his poems are extremely silly. So if you like that poem, check out Shel Silverstein and all the great poets that we can read and have access to. Well, that's all the announcements we have for today. But let's remember our Morris motto to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.